So I'm doing a quick recording to show you how to create a drawing so that you can actually print it off on one of my printers. So what you should have in the end is something that looks like this. All you need for the competition is just your front view as well as your top view. But I also had the side view because I wanted to be able to cut this out as far as my template. Okay, so if you go into your final drawing, this is what mine looks like. I'm going to start by hitting a right click on part 1 down here, and we're going to create a drawing of part 1. So this is going to say like a duplicate in the bottom once it pops up down here, but we need to be able to create the piece of paper that you're going to print to. So I'm going to create a custom template. I'm going to change from A to a B. That is going to change our piece of paper from an 8.5 by 11 to an 11 by 17. Also going to switch my units into millimeters. I'm going to ignore the rest of this. We're also going to have a border, but just for reference, I just want to have the border. I don't want any random zones. And it's just going to say the start zone is in the bottom right. That's fine. And then we're also going to include a title block so we can type our name into it. So as soon as I get that printed out, you should see something like this. You're going to see a big title block down here with our B-size paper. Everything looks good. First thing that you should notice is that your car is going to look really small compared to your paper. It's because when we're putting this in the insert view, it's going to have a scale that's 1 to 3. Okay, we need to switch this so that it's 1 to 1. We want this full size. Okay, so remember, this is our front view. So I'm going to go ahead and just click that down. And then what's nice about OnShape when you're doing these drawings is that I don't need to reinsert the next drawing. I can just literally move this to the top. And then I'm going to be able to have both of my sides. Okay. Now, if you wanted to be able to print the back view so that you can see down the barrel of your car, what we need to do is do another quick insert. We're going to switch to the left side. And we're going to click down here. So once we have all this set, we're pretty much ready to print. So if you remember, we ended up changing our paper size to B. We want to make sure that we get that same paper size on the printer itself. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit these 3 dots here. We're going to go to print. Hit this print button. And then your printer type should be engineering color. I have it labeled as XD for XD reasons. And then we want to hit more settings and make sure that we change our paper size from letter to ledger. If you don't hit ledger, it's going to print by 11 or 8.5 by 11. We want it 11 by 17. So everything looks good here. Just go ahead and hit print.